everyone, I'm Melissa here and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment and welcome to Try It Thursday. If you guys watched last Thursday's video, you know that we made DIY uncrustables. And today we're going to show you one option of what to do with those pesky crusts that you now have an abundance of. But first I'm going to have some iced tea because it's time for a beverage. There's lots of things to do with your leftover crusts. I mentioned a few things in that last video. If you want to find out what those are and you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it. Today, this is something I saw on TikTok. Now, unfortunately, they kind of showed you what they did on TikTok, but they didn't really give you any specifics. So I don't know what temperature to put my oven at. I don't know how long to bake this for. They kind of left all that out. So we're going to do a little bit of trial and error here today. Okay, but what you will need is you will need a muffin cupcake cookie sheet. Okay, you will need your crusts. You will need, for today, oh, my oven's ready. For today, I'm using garlic butter and cheese. We've got a triple cheddar blend and some Parmesan. Okay, now this is just one option. There's other variations that you can do as well, and we'll talk about those once we get this done. Now, this is what the video showed. So you take your crusts, okay, and you're going to just roll them up, okay? Roll them up. Now, they might break. That's okay. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. And you're going to put that in the bottom, okay, of your little cupcake muffin tray. We're just rolling still. It's okay if it breaks. Just continue to roll. Okay, just continue to roll. And you might want to break it off anyway because maybe you don't want it that big, okay? But you just want to fill the bottom of your cupcake tray with your little bread roll, okay? Now, I don't know if we have not enough bread or too much bread. I don't know, but we're just going to roll. Okay? And if you have little bits, just stick them together. Don't worry about it. Just stick them together, guys. Just stick them together. It's going to be just fine. Now, I haven't tried this. This is my first time trying this. So is it going to work? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. It's sure going to be an adventure, right? And if this does work, well, hey, it just means it's going to continue to get better as we do it. So I'm probably not going to have enough bread here to do all of these kind of cupcake slots, but we'll do a few anyway. I just had, this is all I had. Now, you could, I mean, eventually I will have more crust, but this is what I have today. And I just wanted to do this recipe with you today. So I think I might just leave it like that. So I think I have enough for 8. Probably enough for 8. And some of them are not going to be, oh, this one completely came undone. Some of them aren't going to be full. Okay. And that's okay. So, there we go. All right. Now, once you have them in there, you're going to take a glass and you're just going to smush them. Just smush them down. Okay? Smush it down. This does not need to look pretty, you guys. You just kind of want to flatten them out. Okay? Just flatten it out because the bread, and that's why I said if your roll doesn't fill the bottom, don't worry about it because we're squishing them anyway. because these are pretty tall. You're just going to squish them. And like I said, it's not going to look pretty, and it doesn't have to. Okay, just squish them in there. Squish them in. So this is what it looks like. They're just squished in there, okay? I have 8 here. Now, you're going to take garlic butter. Now, I made my own garlic butter, but you can, make your own, buy your own, whatever. You're going to take garlic butter, and you're just going to cover it with garlic butter. Okay? Again, doesn't have to look pretty. Just going to cover it with garlic butter. Okay? Just smear it on there. And again, this is all personal preference. If you want just a little garlic butter, put a little. If you want a lot of garlic butter, put a lot. Personal preference. Okay? We will be popping these in the oven, so the butter will melt. Don't worry. Okay, gonna get some of that off the sides there. Okay. So now we've put garlic butter on them. Now you're gonna take your cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want, whatever cheese you have. Doesn't have to be a special kind of cheese. And you're just gonna put cheese on top. Again, personal preference. Maybe you want a lot of cheese. Maybe you want a little cheese. It's completely up to you. Now, this is all I'm putting on there is cheese. However, there's other things you can do. You can add little bits of cooked ham, bacon, sausage, pepperonis. You can add that in there if you want. You can even, instead of making these savory, you can make them sweet. Instead of putting garlic butter, maybe put a cinnamon spread. Oh, okay. You could put some cinnamon sugar on top. You could add some cooked cut up apples on there or some fruit on there. There's lots of different things you could do, you guys. Use your imagination. There's so many things you can do with this. Now, I am going to put just a sprinkling of Parmesan on here as well, but you don't have to. I'm a fan. I like Parmesan, You definitely don't have to, though. Now, this is, like I said, the tricky part, because once you do this, you're just going to pop it in your oven now. But they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me how long to pop it in there for. So obviously we want the butter to melt, we want the cheese to melt, we want the bread to get crispy, okay? I have my oven set at 350 degrees. I'm going to pop it in for 10 minutes, and I'm going to check it. And if I need a little bit more time, I'm going to put a little bit more time. And then once they are ready to go, I'm going to pop back here, and I'm going to show you what they look like, and we're going to do a little taste test. So I will be back once these are ready. Hang tight. Hey guys, we're back. Okay, so I put these in the oven, 350 degrees, and I actually had them in there for about 15 minutes. It really all depends. I don't have another oven there. It really all depends on how crispy, I guess, you want them. So this is what they look like. You can see they're nice and crispy. We're going to try them. Now they're hot because they literally just came out of the oven, but let's see if we can get one of these out. Ooh, they're hot. This is what they look like. Okay, you can see they really crisped up. They're nice and brown. Let's do a taste test. Mmm. Wow. Oh my God. These are good. They almost taste It almost don't ask me why. It almost tastes like there's tomato sauce in there, which, by the way, you probably could put on. Excuse me. Cheese went down the wrong pipe. You could put a little tomato sauce on there, and these could be like little pizza bites. Good idea. Like, you guys, these are really good. Oh my gosh. Okay. This was a good TikTok. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm craving pasta with this. A big plate of spaghetti with tomato sauce. These on the side. These turned out really good. Really happy with these. All right, so like I said, this is more of a savory one, but you could do like a cinnamon sugar, cinnamon spread on there for more of a dessert one. But this is a great way to use up those extra bread crusts. If you ever find, for whatever reason, my reason is I have a child, you have crusts. This is great. I will be doing this again. This is a great way not to throw away food that you've paid for. You have paid for those crusts. So definitely keeping this recipe. Very excited. I'm going to do a lot of different variations with this because I think there's so many things that you can do. And the nice thing about this too, you can also freeze these. You freeze these, pop them in your toaster oven. When you want a couple, you're good to go. Quick and easy. That's the way I like it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.